On the evening of February 26, 2022, a young Nigerian woman named Bamise boarded a Lagos BRT bus, expecting nothing more than a normal ride home. It was a routine decision, one millions of Lagos residents make every single day. Bamise was in her early 20s. She lived an ordinary life. She worked hard, minded her business, and relied on public transport like most people around her. That night, she entered a government-owned BRT bus, heading toward Oshodi, believing it was one of the safest options available. But what was supposed to be a short journey would become her last. As the bus moved through Lagos roads, Bamise began to notice that something wasn't right. The bus was almost empty, the route felt unfamiliar, and the driver's behavior made her uncomfortable. At first, she tried to stay calm, like many people do when they don't want to overreact. But the unease kept growing. Then she did something that would later become crucial. She sent a voice note to a friend. In that message, Bamise explained that she felt unsafe inside the bus. She mentioned that the driver was acting strangely. Her voice carried fear, confusion, and urgency. That voice note would later be shared across Nigeria. After sending it, Bamise went silent. She never arrived at her destination. She never replied to messages. Her phone stopped responding. By the next morning, our family knew something was wrong. They raised the alarm. Photos of Bamise were posted online. Messages asking for help spread across Twitter, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Hashtags began to trend. People asked the same question again and again. How does someone disappear from a government BRT bus? Days later, the answer came, and it was devastating. Bamise's body was discovered along Kata Bridge in Lagos. The country went quiet. Investigations revealed that the BRT driver had diverted from the approved route. Instead of following the normal path, he drove to a secluded area. According to police findings, the driver assaulted Bamise inside the bus and later dumped her body by the roadside. There were no working CCTV cameras inside the bus. Systems that were meant to protect passengers had failed. The driver was arrested and charged. As details emerged, public anger exploded. People questioned how a government transport system could operate without functional surveillance. Women shared stories of fear during late-night commutes. Parents worried about their children. Trust in public transport took a heavy blow. Protests were held. Candlelight vigils honored Bamise's memory. Her name became a symbol of a larger issue: safety. Authorities promised reforms: improved monitoring, better background checks, stricter oversight. But for many Nigerians, those promises came too late. Bamise entered a bus believing she was safe. She trusted a system designed to protect the public. That trust cost her life. Her story remains a painful reminder that danger does not always come from dark alleys or obvious threats. Sometimes it comes during the most ordinary moments. A bus ride, a familiar route, a decision made without fear. Bamise deserved to make it home, and her story deserves to be told. Remember Bamise.